You know, I got to refer to a reference from a song. I might have talked about it. I don't recall if I ever posted it on my channel or not. This is a song by, it came out, I think it was last year or this year. I don't remember. But anyway, Lil Duval's Living My Best Life, man. Every time I think about the haters out there, the first thing I think about is that song. You know, because, and it's true. You have to live your best life, man. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I feel the exact same way that he felt in the song. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth for y'all niggas. Excuse my French. I'm not. Why should I? You know? I've been there to help people out over years. And all the people I know ever do was shit on me. I mean, literally, not literally, but figuratively, shit on me for years. Talked about me like I wasn't nobody. Like I never did nothing for them. I never looked out for them or anything. And that's what hurts me the most. Because I know I've been there for other people. And them very same other people who I've been there for, I mean, literally been there for. You know, I had a discussion with somebody who knows some of the people who I'm talking about very well, just like I do, for the most part, and know that I ride and die for them, and they shitted on me. Ain't got nothing to talk about me. Really? I was there for your ass. I was there for you even when you didn't need me to be there for you. I was there for you. And you gonna talk about me? Well, damn it, I'm gonna live my best life. I ain't going back to fucking with y'all niggas. And I'm only referring to the people who know who I'm talking about that I've been there for, who took a big dump on me. It hurts, man. It really hurts. I mean, I remember I was talking to them, and that's on the porch crying, man. I mean, not crying like bawl, like woo-hoo, but tears rolling my eyes, man. I felt very... I was disappointed in that person. I felt very hurt by them, man. After things I've done for them, man. And they sit there and did that to me, man. It hurt me so deep, man. It did. It cut like a knife. It really did. It cut like a knife. I mean, it hurt me. It mentally broke me down to a point I can't even get it off my mind. You know. And I would never do anything to hurt that person. They know that. But they did something to hurt me. And I felt so bad about it. But it did. It broke my heart. I just never thought that this one person would do that to me. Of all people. Somebody who I ride die for. And they know I would. That's the bad part about it. They know I would. And they did it anyway. You know? Well, you know what the saying goes, though. Not everybody's your friend, your kind. Not everybody your kind is your friend. Boy, that shit hurt so bad. Y'all, you guys just don't know, man. That's why I'm full, that's why I told somebody recently, I said, wow. This is why I don't fool with a lot of black people. It's not that I hate black people, because I don't hate black people. I love black people. I love my black people. I just don't like the way they do it. I don't like the way they do me sometimes, man. Did me all kind of wrong, man. And it hurts. And I told myself, I vowed to myself that I was going to start living my best life, man. In the second half of my life, that's what I'm going to do. You know? Seriously. I just wish they would have made a time machine where you could age yourself back about 20 years earlier. Unfortunately, there's not. You have to live your best life. You have to find ways of enjoying your life and enhancing the enjoyment of your life better. You know, in some way or form, no matter how hard you're struggling. You know, through things. I have a few outlets. My few outlets are music, and art when I'm not, doing a daily 9 to 5. And sports. In terms of watching sports, I used to play sports, but in terms of watching sports, those are some of the things that I use, or I'm doing social media, which is via YouTube or Spreaker, my podcast. Those are my outlets. Those are my outlets that I use to get things off my chest, or if I need to, how can I put it? Speak about things I need to get off my chest to relieve my stress. We need those outlets, man, because sometimes people will stress you like a mug if you let them. And sometimes they will get to you. And sometimes you need that outlet to vent, an outlet to relieve the stress. And one of the outlets, like I said, I use is social media. It's been therapy for me. And church, believe it or not, has been something that has helped, at times, many times, helped me relieve my stress. And I actually told my church congregation, no, I'm not pastor, I told my members of my church how their support and love for me helped me get through the tough times of my father's passing, because I needed that. To sit there and watch a loved one dying in front of you is the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. And it's amazing that I held up the way I did up until the point of when we were walking out of the funeral home. That was the only time that I broke down. And it was tough. It's still tough. Like somebody said, the pain never goes away. But by the same token, the people who you think they're supposed to love and support you the most, and vice versa, should ride with you even through those tough times. I thought this was a Waldorf too. And they don't. They really don't. But I'm getting through it. I'm getting through it, y'all. Believe me. I'm at a point now at the crossroads of my life where I have to live my best life, man. And the things that help me do it is church, my belief in God, music. Matter of fact, I had rehearsal last night, and that those are the things that help me do it. You have to have those stress relievers. You have to. It's helped me tremendously. And it helped me move past the haters. I don't think I would do some of the things now if I was afraid of what the other people were going to say, or what they were going to think about what I'm doing in my life. I don't worry about that. I do what I do for me. I don't do things in my life for me to try to please other people. I do things in my life for me because of me. And I'm talking about in terms of my individuality, about who I am as a person, as a man, and the things that I like to do on my own. Not about family. Family, that's another story. Yeah, the things that you do for your family to help your family out, vice versa. But sometimes you have people who want you to just do for them and think it's all about them. It's never about you. But I had to learn, hey, there's some things that I do for me because of for me. I work hard. I play nice, play fair, whatever. But there's some people just don't understand that. They don't understand that. They think that you're supposed to just keep giving and giving and giving and giving and giving. And even though you don't ask for anything back from them, they think you're supposed to continue to give. you know. But if you do something nice for yourself, and people are like, look at you, you can't get there. Yeah, but yeah, it's because I'm working. I didn't steal it, didn't rob it, didn't take it. I worked for it. People don't understand. There's something called a work ethic. You know, I was taught that. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God that I had parents who taught me about that. You know, didn't agree with them with everything, but I thank God that they did taught me about that. That reminds me of the DMX song, You Don't Know. And there was a line that he said, my mother, my father, I love them, I hate them. Sometimes I wish God didn't have him, but I'm glad that he made him. And that's so true, man. It's so true. You know. But I think what motivated me, besides the fact that I had strong work ethic taught by both my parents, is the fact that I was also taught from my parents is to not deal with haters anyway. You know, deal with people who won't be about you and you about them. You know, don't deal with people who are users. They definitely taught me about, both of them taught me about, don't be dealing with people who are always trying to take over from you all the time. Because then they'll take advantage of you. Or they'll try to take advantage of you. You know? And I got to a point now, I don't fool people like that. I don't. I just don't. I had to leave them alone. If it means living my best life by myself, then damn it, that's what I'll do. I would rather do that than to take advantage of by so-called friends. You know, you got these so-called friends out here that will call themselves being friends to you, but then they'll take advantage of you at the same time. I've had that happen. I don't want to deal with that. I truly don't. You know, I'd rather be unto myself. I'd rather not be bothered with nobody than deal with that. That's just the kind of person I am. I say, yeah, I love dealing with people. I love talking to people about different things. Matter of fact, next week I'm gonna be doing. We're gonna be serving the community next week at different events with my church next weekend. I'm kind of looking forward to that. Getting back with the people. Talking about different things, talking about God, trusting God, why you need God in your life more than ever. That's one of the main things I'm going to talk about, because it has always helped me get through. Always. I'm talking about from the time I was dealing with bullies in high school all the way to now. It has always helped me get through. Don't let anybody ever tell you can't get through without the Lord, that you can get through without the Lord. You cannot. You cannot. It's not just about believing. It's about faith, but it's about work with the faith. Trust me, I know. I'm telling you, it does work. I wish they sang the prayer change thing. I love that song. It does work. You know. And even though I had some things that was going on this past summer, man, that devastated me, devastated my family, I prayed and prayed and prayed that we would get through it. And thank God we did. We got through. There were some bumps along the road, but we got through. You know, being there was one of the toughest times ever being in Cleveland, man. That was the toughest time I've ever had there. Ever. Ever. You know. There's tough times we live in now. We've always had tough times as people. And we've always gotten through those tough times as people. But we have to keep on pushing. We got to keep on praying. We got to keep on putting in the work. It's a combination of all of that. You have to. You know. And now let strife get to you. Because you got people out here that will do that. They will play the head game with you all day. I can't. Let's get back to me living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with no MF or someone. I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to worry about it. I ain't going to worry about no people like that no more. You have to live your best life. You have to be able to enjoy yourself and not worry about, well, what they think if I could do this, or what they think I would do this, or you ain't supposed, because that's what they do. And you, man, hell with all that. Live your life. If you want to go on that vacation that you always dream about, work for what you want to do, save your money, whatever, and go ahead and take that damn vacation. If you want to buy that new car that you always wanted to get, a car you dreamed about getting since you was a teenager, damn it, save your money and go get that mob. You know? We got to start worrying about what other people think in terms of that and start enjoying yourself, man. Especially when you work hard to get what you want. You know? You always got people that, hey, well, you don't think you should do that. Shut up. Don't tell me how to live. I'm grown. You know, but people don't understand that. It's time to live, man. And I ain't saying like party and do all this crazy stuff like you're 20 years old. You know, because I'm not doing that. Oh, boy. But enjoy your life, man. That's all I'm saying. And you should. You should. It's DJ Wolf. Guys, I'm out.